I wasn't quick enough. Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we're back in the world of Prominence. So we're kind of going through a boss rush right now because after freeing the end, our next step of the Void Invasion arc is defeating the Blackstone Golem. Now it looks like we have to craft the arena for this guy ourselves using a 9x9 platform of blackstone, chiseled polished blackstone holders, and some gilded blackstone, which I have available in our inventory. We already had the blackstone bricks, just had to craft some chiseled polished blackstone holders, and turns out those gilded blackstone shards I was tossing before actually had a use. So luckily they were just a pretty common drop, wasn't that difficult. And then to make these polished blackstone holders is actually pretty easy. You just take your blackstone, put it in your stone cutter to make the chiseled polished blackstone, and then using this one, you turn it into chiseled polished blackstone holder. Not actually sure why it's such a annoying craft like that. Kind of odd. Anyways, we're off to the nether to summon this guy for what I would guess is going to be another pretty easy fight. Now we are going to need some space to fight him though, and the nether is not really known for having a wide area. But actually, I think we can just fight him in the area that we fought the... What's it called? What was the other boss? We fought him... This guy, the Gauntlet. We could probably just fight him in there. It'll probably be fine. I also realized when I was making the... What's the word? The thumbnail for that video, that I can actually mine that netherrack that it creates when it dies, and it actually leaves some netherite scrap that I didn't realize before, so I want to collect that as well. Let's see if we can head over there real quick. Luckily it wasn't too far. Just gotta take a quick stroll. Luckily it was quite near. It's also a good source of ancient debris, from what it seems like. Let's see, so where did we... Ah, right here. So you can see he actually leaves ancient debris in the walls. So I'm going to take these. And I think he leaves like about 3. It's kind of hard to tell. Grab this one. I think that's all of it. We can actually check if you search where all the netherrack is. Sometimes there's a little bit more. Nope, looks like we just got 2. That's fine. So let's see, it said it has to be a 9x9 platform. So we should have just enough. If this is the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it has to be this big. I wonder if the cracked stuff will work. I assume it will work. Shouldn't make any difference, really. But then we build a 9x9 platform like this. Gonna take 81 blocks. I assume you have to fill it in. It did say 9x9, and then we have to take our chiseled blackstone holders, and I think put them in the corner. Let me consult the thing. In the middle of each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, and last one goes here. 1, 2, 3. And now this should spawn it according to this. Construct the platform, place the shards, and commence the ritual. Huh. Nothing's happening. Any kind of blackstone with chiseled polished blackstone holders in the middle of each side. Oh, I think I know. Why does it take so long to break it? That's annoying. I think it means I have to replace the block and the platform with this holder. Hopefully it gives it back. And it doesn't give it back. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool stuff, Daddy-o. So let me grab this back. Can I make another stone cutter? Stone cutter. Stone and iron. No. Well, I can make more of these. We'll just have to head back to the overworld. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I'm back with another 4. So let's try this again. They really need to specify exactly what they mean. And why are these blocks so difficult to break? I get that, oh, this is for spawning the thing. You don't want them to be too easy. But it doesn't have to be this difficult to mine. Okay, so let's try replacing these 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here. Okay, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And still nothing is happening. Am I doing something wrong? Construct a 9x9 platform of any kind of blackstone with chiseled polished blackstone holders in the middle of each side. Place a shard of gilded blackstone upon each. It said any kind of blackstone, unless it can't be bricks, which doesn't make sense. Let's see, how many types of blackstone are there? Yeah, carved gilded blackstone, blackstone bricks. Maybe it has to be regular blackstone? Huh. Let's see. Well, guess we're gonna have to try that. So okay, there's blackstone here, so I'm gonna need 81 of this. Shouldn't take too long, especially since we could just harvest all of it right here. So we'll come back in a sec. Alright, this should be enough blackstone. 64 plus 22, I believe, is more than 81. Alright, let's break all of this and we'll try it once more. And if this isn't it, then I'll just have to check the wiki, because I'm really unsure what I'm supposed to be doing here. If this is not the case. Unless it has to be like floating or something. Or maybe it can't be bricks, which, I mean, it said any kind of blackstone. Blackstone bricks are a kind of blackstone. Okay, almost finished here. I still also can't remember where I put my diamond hammer, which is so odd. I should check my other videos to see if I left it somewhere. Okay, black. Okay, I just grabbed it. Okay, blackstone goes all here. Like so. Blackstone, blackstone, fill it in. That goes there, that goes here, 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 here. Fill in the center. Okay, now it should work. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 9x9 platform of blackstone with the holders on the sides. Why isn't it working? In the middle of each side. Gilded blackstone shard. Place a shard of gilded blackstone. Alright, I'm gonna check the wiki. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. You know, sometimes I think my reading comprehension is quite good. Maybe this is just one of the times where it isn't. Because after checking the wiki, I realize that it was a waste of my time. You could have just specified the Blackstone holder has to go on the outside of the platform. That's a brick. Like so. So you have to build a 9x9 platform and then place the block on the middle on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now, when I place these guys here, it should summon it. And it's working. It's doing things. Wait, why can't I shoot my bow? I don't have any arrows in my inventory. Be rooted. Oh, I can't hit him. Root. Well, that was easy enough. Oh, little babies. What did you drop? Let's see. Some scrap, gilded netherite fragments. I think that's it. Pretty easy, boss. But hey, at least it worked. Maybe I'm a little over-geared for it. Why does it give you mining fatigue? I mean, he also didn't do anything, which meant I was able to blitz him down really quickly. Regardless, that's another boss completed. The next one is Conjunctivus, Watcher of the Prison. So for that, we're heading back into mine cells. And you may have noticed already, because I've had the items in my inventory, I do have those vine runes. I was messing around in the mine cells dimension trying to figure it out. So I did manage to get those. It was actually really easy. So I'll show you guys how to do that before we fight Conjunctivus. If it's going to be as difficult as the Blackstone Golem, it's really not going to be a challenge, like, at all. It's going to be really easy. The Nether Dragon was a difficult fight, but it was really only difficult because half the time you can't hit her because she's flying around and healing. All the other bosses that kind of stand around in front of you are a lot easier than that. Oh. Dang it. The speed boost always catches me off guard. Can use the blaze rods though. Thank you. So let's see, we need to go over there. So we're gonna equip our elytra. And I miss my bumblebee because I don't like how elytra flight works in this mod pack. Look at this. Okay, first off, why, like, it won't even let me do it. Just like, you can't stand and then use it. I have to get a running start like this for it to work. You have to hit space to like go into it. So it's like this. There we go. And it's like an airplane. I really don't like this. It gives me mad like motion sickness. Cause kind of like it's too smooth. I don't like it. So getting the elytra really was not an upgrade. I miss my bumblebee. I miss him. Maybe I'll get a second one. No, that's not right. I need a different mount that can fly. Someone that's not squishy? She wasn't even squishy. She had 60 HP. Like, she took quite a lot of shots from the Ender Dragon. So, in order to... why is it... why is there a line like that? Anyways, Conjunctivus is going to be where the mine was. So I think it's actually straight this way, based on the minimap. Because the only thing we needed last time was the vine rune. Yeah, there it is. And this should take us to Conjunctivus. The Insufferable Crypt. Yep, it was right here all along. Even the rats avoid this place. Conjunctivus respawn rune, couple new stuff. Oh, there it is. So conjunctivus is going to be through this door. Anything in here of note? Red wilted leaves. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Anything we can do to improve our odds? Nope, not really. Oh, it's spawning tentacles. Okay, see, now this is an interesting boss fight. If you layer in parts where the boss is invulnerable... Oh, that could have hurt really bad. Then it makes it more interesting, because then the boss fight isn't just, oh, stand in one spot and one-shot the thing. Okay, it's still immune, so I have to take all the tentacles. Oh, there's one more. Okay, oh, it actually shows the tentacles on the bottom too. Looks like there's 4 of them. I don't like when it moves on top of me like that though. I'd rather it stay far, far away. Okay, and there should be one more. I hear it. And there we go, Conjunctivus defeated. Pretty quick boss fight, but I actually enjoyed that one. Lots of loot too, let's see what we got. A whole bunch of mind cells, some stuff landed up there. Take a look around the arena. Oh, the Blackstone Golem heart. Replace your own heart with it, shift right click. Interesting. The boss stem cell, we got a heavy crossbow. Bunch of monster cells, diamonds, gold, big chain, sewer calamari. You can cook it and do a pretty good food. Huh, cool stuff. Replace your own heart with it, shift right click. Do I use this for anything? The Blackstone's arm, right click to change arm. What happens if I change my heart? Blackstone for an hour. Not sure what that means. Conjunctivus spawn obelisk. So, I'm guessing if you just right click this, it will respawn the boss. That seems to be how these guys work. What do we got? Sharpness 5. Cool stuff. Then the next one will be the remains of the old champion, which, if you remember, we actually found his spawn point previously. So we just need to get out of here. What's through this door? Oh, it's the portal to the overworld. Perfect. Now the old champion's remains are that way. So let's pull out our elytra real quick. Ugh, I hate it. Why did they change the vanilla flight? My bee would never treat me like this. I also don't like using elytras too much because I'm really bad at landing. So I end up... what's the word? Crash landing all the time, which is not very fun. Let's see, so we should be over here. Yeah, he's in that big mound over there. When I was trying to locate the boss before, it made it really obvious where it was. Okay, there we go. I'm still not sure what Blackstone means. I think we got a level up point as well. So we're going to go ahead and grab this one for another 3.5% physical damage. Because I think there's nothing else down here that we need. Nope, we're all good. But for this boss, he's kind of stuck in there, so I think you can easily cheese him. Because I don't think he can leave. Which, I feel like if you're making a boss mod, you need to do it in such a way that the player can't just like stand at the top and then do that. Because if you look, he should be in here. Yeah, he's right here. And I don't think he can actually do anything to me while I'm up here. Okay, I was a little bit scared he was going to do something. Okay, it looks... Okay, he is hitting me in combat, but it looks like I can't actually hit him from up here, so there is something going on. His attacks revolve around if he is guarded, switching between shielding stances with the attacks. Interesting. Well, we gotta go in there and fight him anyway. Seems like he has some kind of ranged attack, though. Oh, it's just a wolf. He scared me. Something in your eye. Defeat conjunctivitis. Well, we gotta get down there anyway, although this is a terrible way to do it. I need to get... I think we can dig in through the side over here. Because I don't think dropping in is the best idea. Let's grab our shovel. We should have a diamond one somewhere. And build a little platform. He seems pretty tall, so I don't think he can walk out of here. But I can definitely sense we're going to lose all 53 of our levels. At least the first time. Yep, there he is. Can I shoot him from here? Will that let me cheese him? I don't think so. A lot of gold in here, though. Interesting. Alright, let's break in and see if we can fight him fair and square. Ooh, diamond ore. A lot of diamonds, actually. Alright, this might be better in third person. He's kind of just standing there. Doing nothing. Do I have any way to heal? I thought I had my regen. Amulet. I guess it broke. Well, he's not really doing much. And if I try to hit him with an arrow, it seems he just hits it back. So I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to do. Interesting. Well, if that's the case, and we can't use ranged attacks, then we're gonna have to change our class to make it easier. I do want to check that out though, so I'm gonna check the wiki real quick to see what it has to say. Because if he just negates all form of ranged attacks, I do have to change my class back into the Berserker to actually have a chance against this guy. Alright, interesting. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. So it was saying one of the tips is actually bring him outside. While he's outside in the sun, or just out of the tomb, he's weakened, which is a strange thing to do. Why would you design a boss fight where you need to break open the arena to make him go outside to weaken him? Seems kind of odd. Unless it's supposed to be like, oh, he can, if he's in the middle part, he gets weakened. But the tip literally says, take him outside. Which is a bit odd. And then yes, he does counterattack, which is why I kept taking damage when I fired the arrows. Which is interesting. But that makes me think if I use the abilities, he probably can't counterattack the abilities. Like if I throw an egg at him, I'm pretty sure he'll try to counterattack the egg. But yeah, it was saying, oh, just bring him outside. Yeah, he's taunting me. That's what he's doing. Whoa! How do I get out of here again? interesting. And I think that's a bleed meter. So I think... Oh, is he part of the Souls-like bosses? I think he is. But regardless, it said our best bet is to take him outside. That would also make it easier for me, because then I don't have to fight him in this tiny little arena. So let's see if we can dig him out. Another tip, it said you have to be careful when healing. If you decide to heal, he will try to attack you. Luckily, we have no potions. So that's not going to be an issue for us. But let's see if we can get him to come outside. Come over here, dude. Like, if I shoot him with the arrow, nothing happened. What if I do my ability? Huh. Yeah, remember that thing I said? Oh, if I use my ability, he probably can't counter that? Yeah, I'm guessing that's what happened. Like, if you shoot him with a regular arrow like that, he'll do a counterattack, but then he sees this happening, he doesn't know what's going on, and then he just died. Okay, well that was way easier than expected. I will take my free stuff, though. The phase 2 was interesting for the brief second that it happened. Runic Great Axe and another Cinderstone trophy. Obtain a runic weapon. Click to identify. Runic power, stone skin. Chance on hit to increase your resistance at the cost of speed. Cool. And another Cinderstone trophy. And yeah, he is from the Souls-like. He is a Souls-like boss. The Dark Moon Bow. Heavy haul, the pull speed is reduced. Moonlight quiver. Fires moonlight arrows that deal purely magic damage and pierce targets. Arrows storm. Send out a storm cloud that rains down barrage of lesser arrows. Sounds like cool loot. But then not much else, or if he did drop anything else, I don't see it. Well, that was very anticlimactic. I was entirely prepared, like, oh, we're going to bring him out over here, he's going to counter, we're going to have to dodge the counter, kite him around, and then he just kind of died in a couple seconds. Anyways, so the next boss after that is Obsidolith, the Pillar of the Void, which is another summonable boss. Located at its own platform, a giant eldritch structure that can be found floating in the end. To make it appear, use an Eye of Ender on top of the platform. So it looks like we're going to have to go to the end for this one, which makes me wish we still had the bee. It would make it a lot easier to move around. Especially because if we die to this boss in the end, getting back is going to be really annoying if we don't have a way to get back. Which means I'll need to take a Waystone pillar with us, so I can place it at the boss spawn. Don't hit the tree. Okay, that was good, that was good. I was worried I was about to take a bunch of fall damage. And I think this is actually really good against that boss. I'm pretty sure it is, so I'm going to take this for the boss fight. Let's dump our inventory while we're here. Scrap, what can we use this for? Gilded armor. Full set effect, gives you fire resistance and recharge, whatever that does. It is cool though. Deposit all of this stuff, take that out. Enchanted book. Cinderstone trophies. Anything else? Probably the junk, really. Okay, I think that's everything. So, we have to head into the void. So, do I have any ender pearls? I do, perfect, because we need a waystone. I hate when it doesn't want to listen to me. Waystone. One of these guys. We're out of flint? How are we out of flint? We should... Well, they do only use it to craft waystone, so that's probably why. But I could have swore we had more flint in there. Oh, we also got this sword. Draugr, Night Stalker, massive attack damage during the night. Use on the Old Moon altar to fight the old champion once again. Cool stuff. But really, we're out of flint. Gravel. I should have a cutting board somewhere. Let's see. How do I not have a cutting board? I had one somewhere, and then I remember I moved it. Oh, there we go. Flint. Perfect. I knew I had some lying around somewhere. Waystone. This thing. That thing. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. Alright, so we should be all set to go to the end. Through here and portal. Joop. Now let's see, where is the thingamabob? Definitely want to wear this though, just in case. So where is it? We're also looking for a boss platform. A giant eldritch structure that can be found floating in the end. Is it from... Do I have my compass? Because I think I can search for it too. Let's see here. Sidolith Arena. So it looks like it's about 700 blocks that way, which is pretty nearby. But we need to find the whatchamacallit. Oh, there's the dragon egg. Let's see, where is it? I'm trying not to look at any endermen. Oh, is it over there? There it is. Do I have any ender pearls? I do not, and I can't really take out one of these endermen with a bow and arrow, now can I? 700 blocks, and we should be able to fly over there, no problem. You want to get a bit of a running start here. We're going this direction, 700 blocks. And let's see if we can find it. With no frame of reference, it's really bad, because I have to look at the compass to actually know if we're going up or down. So we're at 120, that's good. Because without any frame of reference to go on, it's very possible I could start going down really fast, and then we just enter the void, which would not be a fun time. Let's see, 250, so we're almost there. We are very high up, so we could probably just glide for a while. And I think that's it. Yeah, that looks like the boss platform. Now this is the hard part, actually landing on this guy. We're gonna have to loop around for a while. Okay, I can go back into first person. Okay, let's see if we can land on it. Oh, just barely missed it. Okay, let's go turn around, try again. Ah, perfect. Place our waystone here. Sidolith. Perfect. Alright, I'm back. Just had to answer a quick message. Now, let me see. How do we summon this guy? I don't think we'll need to fly around for this fight, but I can use our elevation tablet to kind of have a little zone where we can kind of cheese him. To make it appear, use an Eye of Ender on the top of its platform. Tip, bring a pickaxe. I forgot the Eye of Ender. That's not good, because we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. Although that's what this guy's for. That's why I was smart enough to bring a waystone. Oh, but there's no waystone. Oh wait, no, I can just jump through, go back home, and then use the waystone from there. Yeah, that's easy enough. See, we should have... It said Eye of Ender, right? Eye of Ender. Probably gonna need some more arrows. And I think we're all set. Oh, there he is. Okay, this is where the pickaxe part comes in. Oh. I wasn't quick enough. Alright, so it's very doable. I think if I dodge roll, I can pretty much block all the damage anyway. I think that's a fight I definitely want to do in third person. That way I can actually see where I need to dodge. Oh, and he's still active. That's not good. What? I know I have to break these. I need haste. I have haste potions, right? This gives haste. How long? 3 minutes. I don't need 4 of these. There's ore down there. Wait, where's my oh, there it is. I know I'm supposed to break them, but why is it so difficult? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't need 3 of these. One of these. At least I think I have to break them right now, right? He doesn't take damage right now? Yeah, he doesn't take damage right now, because you have to break the pillars. But when do I get time to do it? Okay, there's one. Okay, fire time. Dodge the fire. Now it's blue time. Nope, red again. Two. Okay, 3. Okay, now it's fire. No, it's blue again. Okay, now it's fire. It's the tones. The deeper baritone is the fire. Another fire. Okay, now I can attack him. Okay, he's gonna summon more pillars. Oh, I'm dismembered. That's why I can't break the pillar. Oh wait, that's all the pillars. There we go. Okay, he's immune. My arms are broken again. Dodge the flames. Ooh. And we got him. Easy. Wasn't even sweating it. How do we get the loot though? And turns out this was actually a complete waste of time. This did nothing to help. Ah, there it is. Runeblaze leggings. Not actually sure if that's good or not. Per block. A bunch of music discs. Smithing template. Pillar of the Monkey King. Someone told me this is actually really good if you want to go into melee range. A titanium ingot. The obsidian heart. 64 obsidian. A diamond great hammer. Another smithing infusion. Boots. And golden horse armor. Let's see, it's a loot shulker and not a regular shulker, but can I still claim it though? Yeah, it just becomes a shulker box. Awesome. Store all of that. You can't put a shulker in your backpack. But now that this guy is defeated, the Staff of Suppression, when placed, mobs won't spawn in any 64 block direction. It gives us another Table of Elevation as well, and another Cinderstone trophy. And now that he's defeated, that only leaves one boss left in the Void Invasion, the Eldritch Eye. The raw essence of the End. The Ender Eye has been corrupted by the Void's presence, turned into a horrific creature. It now needs to be saved from the Void's influence, to establish balance in the now desolated dimension. The Eye can only be summoned at an Eye Shrine. The shrine is built with a base of a 5x5 of obsidian and a 3x5 centered of obsidian, crying obsidian. On all four corners of an end rod has to get placed. On top of the shrine, you shall sacrifice the dragon egg. See, and they put a picture of what it's supposed to look like. That makes it so much easier. So we just need 9 crying obsidian and then a bunch of end rods. Which, we'll have to get the end rods by coming out over here. So let's grab our waystone. Because we don't have to come back over here. I think if you want, you can resummon the boss. You just don't need the platform. Let's see, so we need to head out this way to find our end rods. What was that noise? Okay, let's go. Luckily with a lot more room, I'm not really worried about falling off this time. Fall damage though, it's definitely a concern. Don't look at any Endermen. Why are there so many over here? Let's see, we need end rods though. Oh, you could just make these with a popped chorus fruit. Do I see any chorus fruit nearby? Chorus fruit. Chorus fruit. Oh, there's the thing. Not seeing any chorus fruit though. What about over here? What is that? Jellyfish? Kubozoa. Ah! Okay, not friendly. Let's see. We want chorus fruit, which is probably not where these biomes are. Let's see, let's up our render distance, see if we can find some chorus fruit. Probably don't need to simulate 16 chunks. A little bit better. Not seeing. There could be some over here. We're just gonna have to go flying around for a while, I guess. Until we can find some chorus fruit or the end rods. Because they usually spawn on the end cities, right? I believe so. We're just gonna have to find one. A lot of forest for the end. A lot of endermen too. Why are there cobwebs in the end? Small end islands. That looks promising. Let's try floating on in this direction. What is that pillar of light? That now disappeared. That's odd. Oh, it's just one of the wormholes. Ow. Still not seeing our chorus fruit though. Foggy mushroom land. Small end island, some shrubbery. Dry shrublands. What is that? Is that what we need? No, that doesn't look like it. Some gnarly crystals. Here we go. That looks like chorus fruit. Hitting a tree would not be good though. It did say chorus, so this is the right island. But now you can see why I very much dislike elytra flight. Our bumblebee would not treat us like this. And we angered some endermen. That's always fun, because they're going to one-shot me. I need to find... There's some water over here we can land in. So I'm going to use that to take advantage. Because the enderman should leave us alone. And why is my elytra almost broken? What is that? Is that a whale? It's a whale, guys. Is it evil, though? That's what I'm worried about. Spiders? Let's see, we could probably jump down to this water. Wait, where's the... Oh, the chorus fruit's over there. I was like, wait a minute. I came here for the chorus fruit. Why am I going down there? Oh, because we tried to land over there and failed miserably. That's why. So we'll get some chorus fruit, pop it to make some popped chorus, make some end rods, and then we can summon the final boss. I'm out of blocks. No, I'm not. Finally. Why was the chorus fruit so hard to find? Oh, there's also like a little house over here. Let's place this guy here. And islands. And let's take a look. On Eternal Paths, countryside. Enter a village in the end. Discover a portal lost for eternity. Where are the villagers? Obsidian. Amber gems. Eternal crystal. What is this for? Respawn obelisk. Smithing templates. That might be important. It's purple. I'm not seeing anyone living here though. Blocks of raw copper. Shadow berries. Pink terminite bulbs. I'll take the food. Leather warp stick. We'll take those. Won't say no to free stuff. Oh, and a dragon head. Along with the ship. There's definitely loot in here. Let's see, let's climb up this way. I wonder what mod adds the little ghost to the building thing, because it's really useful. Oh, there we go. Usually there's some kind of creature defending these, but it looks like there's not. Polyhedron wood. Instant health. Gold. Some more smithing templates. Iron. Some more music discs. A spell tome with warp. Iron chest plates. Kinda mid. Chorus totem. A fatal hit teleports you somewhere else instead. Cool. Diamonds, more gold. Berserker boots. Oh, we kind of needed those. The music discs aren't doing anything. I'm gonna take the Berserker boots. Oh no, I have these already. We just need the upgraded version. Or I guess not. We had the warrior boots. Smithing template, corruption, infusion. I think that's very rare. More gold. Speed and jump boost potion. More potion of healing. Platinum. Ametrine, arcane aura, whatever that means. Purple pedestal. Not sure what that's for. Huh. Usually there's an elytra in one of these places. But I guess not this one. I was about to say pretty cool spawn, but now I got trapped. I will take the dragon head though. Those are quite rare. And slimes. Nothing else though. Going back to getting some head. Oh right, we came here for the chorus fruit. I got distracted. Doink. Dragon head. Dragon banner. Dragon staff. Draconic end shelf. I actually need these. Can you make more dragon heads? Not really. And you need one whole dragon head just for one? Well, you only need 5 to reach 50 Eterna. So that's actually really cheap when you think about it. Dragon Traveler's Backpack Regen and Strength. That's really good. You can get that just for having the backpack. Dan 2000's head. And Cloud Hunter's head. Cool stuff. Okay, so we came for the chorus fruits. So now we can make the end rods. And it does say we should be level 50 to fight this guy. What level are we right now? 42. So we can't fight him yet. Because I think he deals 10% more damage to us for every level we're under, and we deal 10% less. So since that's 8, we'll get one shot even more than usual. Luckily, getting more XP should not be that difficult, and all we have to do is summon him. Building this statue. So we can get Crying Obsidian from the middle where the dragon is. There's a lot there. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the end rods. And that's just 2 blaze rods and 2 popped chorus roots. So really easy stuff. Where did I leave the thingamajig? The waystone, that's what it's called. Why do I have... Did I drink the potion? I think I just drank the potion. The potion is not food. Why would you drink the potion? Ah, there it is. And we go home. Cool stuff. Why don't you want to work? There we go. Pop the chorus. That was weird. Anything going on while we were gone, Wolfie? No? Good, good. Nothing should be going on. But with that, there's only one boss left to fight in this era. But we're gonna have to level up. There's also some gear I can go get. Our elytra is almost broken, so I could probably upgrade it to something else. Could also find some more dragon heads. I'm surprised you can't get more. But with just 5 of these, we can make the Draconic End Shelf, and I think... Okay, you can't upgrade them, but the Draconic is really good. Because with just 5, you get 50 Eterna, which means we can get even higher stats. And now that we have access to the end, I can also upgrade our enchanting setup so we can get even higher enchantments. Let me tone down the render settings. I can always tell how big the render distance is if I can see the flying island in the distance. So with that, that's our next step. Why are we looking down like that? Look up. Why does it get stuck looking down? I don't know. It's so funny to me. But regardless, our next step, hitting the max level for this expansion so we can summon the final boss. So I think in between episodes, I'm going to spend some time exploring so we can get some more gear. Because I definitely, now that we have access to the end, I can also... Where is it? Get some Galena, so maybe we can roll some mythic gear. So we can fight the final boss. And defeating this guy will get us the another dragon egg, the infused molten remnant, unleash the remnant to upgrade your artifact weapon, so we'll also need to get an artifact weapon as well. I wonder, is that over here? Are these artifact weapons? No, I think these are something different, because these are all swords. I'm assuming there's an artifact bow. But anyways, we accomplished quite a lot, killed a lot of bosses, making a great amount of progress. I'm your host, Hamas28, and I'll see you guys next time.